in the last video, we left off here at the APC and the RTG, going into a Morley ABY, and for some reason, whatever reason, the ABY is a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit faint on one side, so, yeah. But I don't know, it's for all intensive purposes, you know, it's fine. It doesn't have to be great. I just kind of arranged the thing with the higher volume to go out of the side with the volume loss. Anyway, yeah, there's the setup. I've got it's just laptop stands, and I've just got counterweights back there and other pedals, actually just holding stuff, like holding it with pedals and weights. I don't know, I'm not a weightlifter, so I gotta use them for something. Yeah, so that's that. I will occasionally, this thing's really cool. It's Monotron AAA batteries. I just hold that up to my pickup. And speaking of pickups, here's my CE24 PRS. It's really nice. It's my number one at the moment. Yeah, and then there's my cigar box I use for 30 seconds of a song. I fully anticipated, you know, using it for more, and that's basically it. Sorry about the mess, sorry about my voice. I don't know, the video quality's not perfect, the audio quality's terrible on this video, I'm sure. I don't care, it's just on a phone. Yeah, so, why have, like, a ginormous board? Well, I think that a large majority of our music and media is, you know, derived by, or not derived, what word am I looking for? I guess, I don't know, a lot of it is determined by the technology of the time. Like in the like early to late 80s, you had that, you know, really busy breakbeat thing happening. It's because there's only a few drum machines out. There was only, you know. And then in the 90s, when the whole, like, Euro club thing was happening with, like, Snap and The Real McCoy, and, I mean, all that shit, it was just, like, they all used, like, the same shit, because that's what they had, you know? And then they, like, sampled records, I'm sure, or, like, did scratches or whatever, but, like, as far as, you know, the actual composition goes, people were just, they were just using the technology that was new and fresh and innovative for the time. And that's what's going on here now, you know. You're always going to have those guys that are going to swear up and down that this is a blasphemous bastardization of guitar. And, you know, I can't fault them for that. That's how they feel, you know. Those are the same guys that, you know, are really into, like, the Keith Urbans and the Brad Paisleys and, you know, Bonamassa and all this shit. And, you know, I like a lot of that stuff. Those guys are really talented, but, I mean, what they're doing is not forward thinking. It's, they're just, I mean, it's reversed, you know, you have all these guys that are trying to rewrite the wheel with, you know, the Centaur and, the harmonic percolators, the harmonic percolator, and a lot of the things that came out, that came and gone, you know, 20 years ago, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That stuff completely has its place and is completely, you know, viable. But you know, would you call it forward thinking to, like, rebuild a Tube Screamer, 10 times, or like a Fuzz Face, or, what have you, whatever gain circuit or whatever, Echoplex, they're making, tape echoes in boxes with foot switches now, and it's crazy. I love it. It's absolutely awesome. Like, I'm a really firm believer in merging the new with the old. I mean, if things are formulaic, if it's just like, I mean, look at the current music. It's a lot of, you have Little Dragon, you have Grimes, you have Churches, a lot of, stuff that really isn't synonymous with guitars, but that's what they're using, like a lot of them, with drum machines and the synths and all that shit too. But, it's just, indicative of the time, and, the guys who think that this is a really bad idea, they don't have, roots in that kind of music, and they don't really have, a connection to, I don't know, thinking outside of something that's been, backwards reversed. Is Keith Urban backwards reversed, or backwards reversed? I'm a dumbass. I'm really sorry. But is like Keith Urban, like, I don't know, backward engineered, country or pop or whatever? Like, all those guys, they sound amazing. They sound really good, but it's not a new concept. It's, the Cars soundtrack. I know that's not him, but I'm just using an example. I'd love to play you guys some music you like, some sounds. If I don't get too much hate in this video, thanks for bearing with me with my voice. Yeah, I love this board. It's changed my playing. It's it's good. It's made me better. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and I don't think there's anything wrong with no pedals. And yeah, hit me back. Let me know in the comments if you want sounds, and I will happily oblige. And I'm sorry for the long-winded, pubis-voiced rantings here. I know it's really ugly, but it sounds great. You can either take me for my word or like and comment.